Now it's time for Random Rush. You know the drill. I listen to Rush Limbaugh for 60 seconds. I respond in 90. It is now 1:13, 1:11 p.m. on the East Coast, and let's go to him now. Hopefully not a break.
Now, why would they be worried about that? Well, no. They're worried the Tea Party would be right, but the reason they're worried about that is because they know that what they've been saying about these cuts is a lie. If they were really certain that they were telling the truth, forget that. If they were telling the truth about these cuts, there wouldn't be any doubt like this. There wouldn't be any concern that people wouldn't notice. And that's what they're worried about. They're worried about the sequester's going to happen and nobody's going to notice. They're worried it's going to be like a Y2K. Everything was supposed to come to a screeching halt, but it didn't. You look back on it, and all those Y2K people are now looked at as a bunch of panic-filled kooks, right? Well, that's what they're afraid of here. So the Democrats are in a position where they're hoping for disasters to occur here and there so that they will be vilified. Not vilified, but validated.
Okay. I think what Limbaugh is saying here is that the Democrats are concerned that people will not notice the cuts of the sequester. Now, I have to say, to some extent, I agree with Rush Limbaugh. This is not going to be like the government shutdown. The cuts are going to happen to the most vulnerable. They'll happen with certain services. But the real question is, with, 6% of the population knowing that we have cut the deficit at record levels over the past 3 years, with a media that does not report on the implications of these things, it's quite possible that the American public, though they will feel the implications of these cuts, whether it's a half a point shaved off of the annual growth or 1.5% shaved off the annual growth, depending on who you believe. But the idea that you're going to have $66 billion, and we had a call yesterday where they said it's only $44 billion that will be cut. But you're cutting over the course of 2/3 of the year. So that's $66 billion worth of cuts in terms of the impact on the economy. And we know what the impact is going to be on the economy. We know that unemployed are going to lose $400 worth of benefits. We know the implications of this for research, for air safety, for food safety. We know people are going to be furloughed. We know civilian personnel in the military are going to be furloughed 1 day a week. They're going to lose 20% of their pay. There's going to be an impact. It's just unclear whether or not the American public will tie this impact in with what's happening in Washington. I went a little long. What are you going to do?